Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Looking to play him in. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bale aimed beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Torres. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has not gone well. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Hazard. Hazard. So we're still where we started right now. Knocks it into space. Hazard. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Jordi Alba. And it's Hazard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Raúl puts his foot on the gas. And here's Torres. Torres! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Marquinhos. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Batistuta is flagged offside. Bale. The ball has bounced loose now. Conte. Now it's Raúl. Tries to play it. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
After 44 minutes,
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that's gone loose. Played out wide. Jordi Alba looking to go deep. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I
think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
India can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Coming on the field.
And the game has already resumed here.
Van Basten.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting...
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Drives it in. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's Hernandez. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Jordi Alba. Oh, that's clever. Oh no, what has happened here? Jordi Alba. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well timed, excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta, defending was strong and firm.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Batistuta. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's gone back to the keeper, Diogo Costa, a keeper with complete command over his defence. And here's Van Basten, Cristiano Ronaldo.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Azar. India still ahead by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And surely now the result's beyond doubt. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
There will be 1 minute
1 minute to add, according to the board. He's in space and looking for options. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Torres. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Chance there, first of the game.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hazard's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. That'll be a throw. Jordi Alba, and he's got his cross in. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Eder Militao getting this one clear. That pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Still goalless at the moment. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Yamal! And he's done it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 25 minutes is number 11, Yamal!
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. Dinks one through. Torres. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That is Conte. Jordi Alba. That is lovely. Now who's going to be first to this? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vardiol goes sliding in. Now it's Torres. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Fernando Torres. Coming on
Here
the
we go
field
again.
is number 10.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Applies the finish! India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yamal plays it short. And the finish! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Jordi Alba. He has found the way through.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Corner number 2 then. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Darwin. And this is Raul. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
India take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Hazard. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
India nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a decent clearance. Vardiol. They get a throw in. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Conte. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's well spotted. And time is up. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Aims beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he's had it nicked away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Maldini reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind.
Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Quarter of an hour played. That is Conte. Great vision. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Lahm plays it in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That is Conte. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. He's well positioned here. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Torres. Thinks about the shot. There's the shot!
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
No, that's been intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
With the owner of a blue
So,
car
no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after
kindly
45
remove it,
minutes
as
of
it is
action.
about to be towed away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Fernando Torres. Number 15,
And we're off again.
coming on the field.
Well, I can imagine
number
both managers
19,
have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Raul. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Batistuta. That pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raul, he's through now, is he? It takes a shot! Cleared without complication. Fernando Torres, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Jordi Alba gets across to intercept that. Lahm, Baresi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, what a ball! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Azar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Jordi Alba delivers.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Batistuta. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. No way through there. Bergkamp. Chouameni.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, good ball. Chance, surely! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Messi.
Barcelona have
Number
turned to their
20,
bench and we're going to have
Junior.
a substitution.
Number 22.
So all square with almost no time
Coming on the
remaining.
field,
It just
number
goes to show you
14,
what determination can
Lucas
achieve.
Moura.
Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner...
And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd large. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz
Hello,
in the stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring
match.
to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. And it's Messi. Driving forward.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his...
Big header! Yes, it's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Conte, played into space. Adams gets over and intercepts. India are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Jordi Alba and again! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness.
Shot a goal! Dispatched clinically! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lam. Chouameni. Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi gets into some space. Shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Sané really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cafu. India heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. Threads one in. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Short changes him with that pass. Busquets, and he's worked it through. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. India are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
India do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Sané. Jordi Alba. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Bergkamp. And it's Hazard. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Lofted in, cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No way through. Hazard. Bergkamp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Long ball by the goalkeeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not... He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
He won't be happy with that one. 30 minutes gone. And this is Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
India have their second corner now. Raul! That's really well cleared. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Hazard. He's being urged to shoot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, there's the clearance. And this is Torres. Now it's Torres. That's travelling a long way. Lahm gets across to intercept that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard. Cristiano is having a shot! Ronaldo gets flagged offside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
The
inform
midway
you
point
that
of the game.
CCTV
What
is
an
now
end to
in
the half,
operation
Peter.
for your
A
safety.
lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Fernando Torres. Number 9.
And that's the start of another
Conte.
45 minutes.
Coming on the field.
India
number
clearly
20,
have been the better
Bale.
side here. So if I was to say anything to them,
Busquets.
it would be just keep
Substitution.
going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bergkamp has it out wide and in space. In by Bergkamp. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He can get that clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's been given away. Now it's Torres. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... There's the shot! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that into... It's Bergkamp! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Roberto goes short. He slings it in. And he's there to clear it.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bergkamp crosses.
Well played and well cleared.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's a good ball. And this is Bergkamp. Now the cross. Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's found a way past. And the finish!
Has been
And
indicated.
one more try! Goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cristiano Ronaldo, playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business.
Shoots! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mbappe, Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's neat. He's in space and looking for options.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against decent chance! Mbappe gets flagged offside. And it's made its way to him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Foden. Hazard. Rodri. To Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid, maybe both actually.
That'll be a throw-in. Hazard plays the return pass. Ball played for Conte. Jordi Alba for Conte. Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And the ball is out of play. Alexander-Arnold for Messi. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, Red, nice interception. Raul. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Pressing high and with purpose, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. We've got to throw in. Very nicely done. Deep cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
No luck with that dink over the top. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Conte being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Dumfries getting this one clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Searching pass is played there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
India can always...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Diogo Dalot. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fires it in low. Beckenbauer gets it clear. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barella with the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Played out wide. Chips it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard picks it up out wide. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Quality ball. Pedri! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Neymar. And here's Barella. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Maldini. Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. Spread out to the left. And it's Conte. Raul. It's Raul! Oh, that is beyond special! A worthy and a half! About as smooth as it gets!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ronaldo. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Over to the left. Very nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. To Lahm. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? Oh, good take, Messi! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Raul. Nicely spread. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Barella. Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Nice control. That's good play. And it's Barella. Barella. Oh, he's played it in low. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Barella. Araujo. And Dallo. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
India clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Conte. Can he get on the end of this? Fernando Torres. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Dumfries cuts out the pass. Yamal. And it's Azar.
There will be
This is it then, now or never. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Torres. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally, or he can play any of the...
Mbappe! Goal! Flamengo! First blood drawn. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Torres. Now that's well seen too. And here's Raul. And it's Chouameni. And here's Raul. Looking for options for movement. He's through and all along. And Bebeto! No mistake. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And he cuts out the supply. Torres goes steaming forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
There's the shot! Goal! Flamingo! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. The ball's gone astray. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries to play it through. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.